Hello everybody, I'm Youngmin Lee. Let's make Nabi Butterfly together. To make butterfly, you will need 2 pieces of rectangular fabrics. The measurement is 3.5 inch on one side and 4.5 inch on the other side and 1/4 inch seam allowance. I pre-marked on the fabric. Now I'm folding seam allowances as I rotate my fabric clockwise. Second line over here and the third line, fold and rotate to the clockwise and finish folding all the edges. Now I'm going to iron all the corners so I can keep everything nice and neat all the way around. Now you can see my seam allowances were folded and facing one direction, which is counterclockwise. So I will do the same step with my second fabric. Fold all the edges as I rotate my fabric clockwise. And the last step. Now I am done with my second piece too, and it is going around with the counterclockwise. Now I put 2 pieces of fabrics together and take a look at the folds. They can be tucked each other so I can get really nice and flat corner. And I repeat the steps on the second corner and go to the third corner. And the last corner, I do the same step so I can secure every corner nice and neat. And then folding and matching all the corners together. I have another one that I already pinned all together, so this piece is ready to be stitched. So I'm going to stitch all together using 감침질. Start from one corner. I start from inside so I can hide my starting knot. And 감침질 whip stitch from back to the front, back to the front, small tiny stitches, back to the front. Try to make small and even size and spaced stitches. Now we can do all the way around. And I have one that I already stitched here. I will mark with my pencil so you can see what and where I am going to fold. You don't have to mark this with your pen. You just fold fabric and use the iron. First, I will fold fabric lengthwise. Now I am going to iron it so it can keep the shape and the line. and open it up and go to the other side and fold it into half and iron. Now you can see cross line, and let's do diagonal line too. Ironing will be helpful. So you can iron. Make sure you do the front side and the back side. Now I open and see my diagonal lines are nicely marked and folded. I'm going to use these lines to fold. And make sure every part is nice and neat. I'm going to fold up and fold the other side up to make butterfly shape. So let's do one side at a time and bring the part up, and you can see folded lines are aligned, and I will secure and hold it with a bigger clip and go to the other side and bring the left side up too. And now gradually you can see the shape of butterfly's body and wing part. And I will use another pin to secure the other side too. Now you can see the butterfly shape. Once you got the butterfly shape, I will stitch this part and this part to secure this shape. So I will use my needle and thread. So I started from the bottom so I can hide my knot inside, and I will stitch 2 or 3 times between two wing parts to secure the butterfly shape. It looks pretty good. So I think I will do one more stitch just in case. Let's do the top part. Move my needle and thread to the top and then secure two wings, the place that two wings are meeting on top of my butterfly shape. I will stitch a couple of times. Since I'm using the same color thread as I stitched around the butterfly shape, I do not worry that much about showing my stitches. Just want to make sure it is secured nicely. Go through the back layer and I will stitch the back layer and the two wing parts. Even though it's not showing that much, I will try to hide my stitches as much as I can by stitching inside. It looks pretty secure. And now You can see the butterfly shape. It looks pretty good. And the back looks just like this. The bottom triangular part, I bring that part up so I can use that part as butterfly's face or head. So bring it up and fold and then give a couple more stitches so I can use this tip up triangle part as my butterfly's face. Now I am going to finish by making a knot. Knot is here, and then I will bury my knot in between two layers of fabrics. I'm off the thread, and this is my new butterfly, Nabi, small piece of happiness. There's another way to finish your butterfly. Leave the bottom part and stitch a couple more times so everything can be secured as is. Then you can two different shapes of butterflies. I like them both, so I hope you can try to make two different designs for yourself. And these are my butterflies that I made over time. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and try to make your own butterfly, Nabi happiness. Thank you.